I'm here if you want to eat it. I'm here if you want to fight about it. I mean, whatever.
Yo, Carolyn on go. Like, I'm ready. I don't want to see it, but like, I don't believe you. Like, how were you a bitch before? Do you think you would have been a bitch to me? Like back then?
Like,
yeah.
What? No.
For real,
No,
Speech?
I don't think so.
So what warrants that? Like, what has to come?
It was probably men. I blame men.
I don't know. I don't think it's that. I think it's just like I just realized that it's like you can fight every battle, like you can do all that, but it's like at the end of the day, like that doesn't make me like happy and fulfilled, like me fighting everybody. Like what? Because I have to be right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like now it's like okay, even if I fight this person, I argue this person. Is there going to be an outcome that's good?
Right.
Or like what is there going to be something better? So I pick and choose my battles now.
No.
Like I still might think something.
Yeah.
But like, you know what? I'm not gonna mention it to you for what?
For fucking what, bruh?
If I became a famous cover artist, Mariah, and I wanted to cover a rap song, would you say the N-word in it for me?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Because I can't say that word, and I don't wanna.
I would love to.
We can just leave that word out though. We don't have to use that, right?
I mean, but it's like a swear. It adds flavor depending on the context.
Flavor.
On a track that shit'll go hard because it never hit the same. If you don't got the twang with it, if you don't know what you're doing with it, then it's never gonna hit. You feel me? It's never gonna hit.
Oh,
hi, baby.
About that, I was trying to use the N-word, but he can't say the N-word, so he wants Mariah.
I don't want to say the N-word. I'm just saying if I was hypothetically a cover artist and I had to cover a hip-hop or rap song, would Mariah say the N-word for me? So I'll
hop on any track you want to. Yo,
so not like your own song, a song.
Yo. So check it. This man is a fucking poet. You feel me? That's you, bro.
No, the fuck I ain't.
Yes, you are, bro.
Listen,
you be writing poems and shit. Like,
listen, just because I wrote abroad a bunch of poems back when I was in Los Angeles doesn't make me a poet.
That makes you something. If you do it, then you are.
Out there. He's trying to make it with his poetry.
Yeah,
starving for something.
You said starving for real.
More like starving for pussy, if I'm being honest.
Listen, Carolyn, has anybody ever wrote you a poem, baby?
Mikey writes her poem.
Mikey writes you poems? Mm-hmm. He's a little soft ass. Yeah, he seemed like the type.
What do you
That's crazy.
Like
I know. I said he seems like the type.
Do y'all want to know what my modus operandi was when I was dating out in LA? I got construction paper off of Amazon, like a 100-pack of green and 100-pack of variety colors. And when I'm talking with somebody on Tinder or Hinge or Bumble or some shit, they would they would mention obviously over the course of the conversation, what their favorite color is. And so when I have a first date with them, I would take that construction paper and some tape, and I'd make a rose out of it with their favorite color. And because men in Los Angeles are somehow worse than men I had been around previously in the bar, somehow they dug further in hell than the bar.
Ain't real, bro. It was. Know what I mean, that whole shit is. They lost in a whole different sauce.
Well, no, the reason why
you would just put them there for girls to pick up and find.
No, I would go on a date and give her a rose.
In the color.
In her favorite color,
her favorite color, bro. Like, who's doing that shit?
Now, it wasn't foolproof. I gave this one girl I really liked an entire bouquet, and she picked a thumb with tattoos. So, what can you do?
Evan fell in love out there.
A little bit, yeah.
You fell in love out there.
A little bit. Not enough to where it was an issue, but enough that I still think about her sometimes.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So wait, when does the podcast start, bro?
Oh, we've been going.
No fucking way.
It's been recording this whole fucking time.
Alright, well then lead something, bro. Cause I started off trying to kill a motherfucker. Was it recording for that?
I don't know when it started recording. I'll watch it back and we can cut some shit out of it before it posts.
Alright, but yeah, man. Talk to me, bro.
Tell me. While you are in this heady state,
right?
What's the texture of the ceiling teaching you, if any?
The texture of the ceiling. What's it teaching? I don't know.
Or what's it telling you? What do you see?
It's not moving as much right now, you know, like I gotta like tap back into that. Like I would have to stare. So like right now where I'm staring, the corners are like illuminating, you know, but it has to be a focus, you know. I'm focusing on one band of purple and it's making everything else do what it's doing, you know. But I had to focus, I had to tap in, you know, in order to do that. Because I guess before it wasn't teaching me anything. Like sometimes, like, I don't know, like shit don't always gotta have like a, I don't
Meaning.
know, yeah, something behind it until it does. And then when that happens, then you got it. But like,
You want? Speaking of purple, you want a fun fact?
go for it.
Do you know why?
Bestie Mariah, you want a treat?
No, what is it?
Oh, sorry, I just took your phone.
Oh shit, my baby love me.
Yeah, because we know you'd be freezing your ass off
No,
in this
I'm chilling
apartment.
right now, but now I'm like, I'm about to be toasted. Like, I'm about to be cozy as fuck.
High?
No, I don't feel it yet. So, like, I'll let you know, though. I love you for that. Thank
You're
you.
welcome, man. Okay, you're welcome.
Back in purple is actually like up until recently when we got synthetic dyes and stuff was actually one of the rarest and most valued pigments.
Oh, I know. That's why it's so.
Do you know why it was so rare though?
Why?
Because you could only get the color purple from a specific sea snail in the Mediterranean. And they had to crush like thousands, tens of thousands of these things to get enough pigment to do anything.
So purple is one of my mom's favorite colors. It's color of royalty, and with
yeah, and the reason it's the color of royalty is because only royalty were the only ones who could get
but
enough
not
of
only
it.
that, like as a pastor, like those are, you know, it's she would teach me the, you know, importance of like colors, I guess, in a sense. And yes, purple is very righteous in a sense.
Do you think that in church, culturally, people worship God or they worship the matriarch that drug their ass to church?
I think it depends on the person, because like ultimately the church only, the church is only, it's only a success if there's like a house full of sinners. Like a house full of saints, like they don't need to be there because you're already saved. Like go out, you know what I mean? But it only works if you have lost souls, right? And that's the thing. People feel lost.
Do you know why Catholics pray to saints?
No, I don't, because like we was taught something, you know what I mean? Like,
well, Catholics are taught that there's a saint for everything. And if you and the saint will talk to God and talk to Jesus for you. Because if you talk directly to Jesus, you're bothering Jesus.
say nah.
Because you're not important enough to talk directly to him.
We was always taught to have like you have a direct relationship with Jesus, with God, you know what I mean? That's why Jesus died on the cross, you know, was to tear that veil, you know, that.
Is it bad of me that I feel like if the average American who is faithful had that buffer, the American people would be a little bit less arrogant?
But all right, so going back to like what I was saying, so like my mom's, you know what I mean? I respect her so deeply because she believes, you know what I mean? She lives by it.
I know. She's a pastor, for Christ's sake.
No. The pastor doesn't mean that because, like I said, it is only profitable if you have a you know, a house full of sinners, and you're almost exploiting the fact that
it's sales.
People are exactly, but that doesn't mean that they necessarily subscribe to everything that comes with, you know, the Bible or their religion or their belief. You know, it's very like.
What's a parable and what's literal?
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's just like as long as you see me in the front on the stage doing this and speaking like this, but what happens behind closed doors, like when they go home and stuff, is different. And I say that because I've lived with my parents, you know what I mean, and I saw how it wasn't different. And then they'll go over like other, pastors or like whatever, just you know, you know me, like I don't really get into like the mess or the drama of like shit, but
the politics of it.
Even so, there's a thing, church hurt. You feel me? Because like I said, these lost souls, they'll go, and there's that sense of companionship and like y'all in it together. That's why that's your brother, that's your sister, because like nobody knows what they doing for real, but y'all in it together. And so to go and find this place where everybody is like minded in that sense, and then to like be hurt by those people too, is like so the reason I brought that up is because like my mom, like she has the best intentions, like always, you know what I mean, like I will forever give my mother the highest, just regards and just everything, because I never understood, but seeing that woman and then knowing that somebody did something to her, you feel me? And it's just like, why would you? But you're supposed to be, you know what I mean, preaching this and preaching, like, why would you? That's not in the Bible, you know what I mean? My mom's wouldn't do that to you because that's not what she believed. But then
makes you understand my animosity towards my blood father for how he treated my moms.
Nah, and that shit, like I had to like let that shit rock out. So when I went back for that funeral, where were you? You was in LA still?
Well, I was funeral.
Yeah, you definitely wasn't here. So
was it? That wasn't around Christmas, was it?
No, it was like last month.
Oh yeah, no, I was definitely in LA. Yeah, that's right. You told me about it. Yeah. You went up for a funeral. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But I don't think I went there to protect my mom's. Because I know what she came out of, and going back to that place with those people who, did something. And my pops, like I had to work or whatever. Like I wasn't gonna let her be there by herself. Like I wasn't gonna let her
iron into a crucible.
You know what I mean?
You put an iron into a crucible and you cast it out and make it stronger. But if you take it back to that crucible too many times, it'll make it brittle and weak.
Yeah, like and she was already in her hurt, and you know what I mean? Because like the person who passed, like this was an apostle, you know what I mean? And like I said, like I don't want to get too deep into like the logistics of it, but like that's why I showed up full force high and like how I'm rocking. Don't care, y'all ain't seen me in like, you know what I mean, since I was a teenager. I'm very different now, but like, but the people who was, if the ones that it was genuine with, you know what I mean, that's what it was. And then the ones where it wasn't, like that's where it was, and I left it. Like it wasn't no on site. I don't actually, the person that I'm really kind of referring to, I ain't even like speak to them, like see them, you know what I mean? Like I saw them, but like my presence didn't need to be, I don't know how to explain it, but I didn't even speak to them. But yeah, so I don't even know where we was going with that.
Earlier, you were talking about how people need a place where they find that camaraderie.
Yeah.
Where's that? Like, I know now. I'm not gonna ask that question because I know you don't really have that. But what is that? What would that kind of space look like to you in your mind's eye? You think?
In my mom's eyes.
In your mind's eye.
In my mind's eye.
Like, what is the type of people? And like, I know that people suck and it sucks being around them, but what does a group space look like to you where not only do you feel like you could emotionally survive but thrive in an environment? What kind of individuals, what kind of settings, what speaks to
hold
that?
on? I love you, but can we get that door closed?
Yeah, I got it.
I love you guys. Hey, sorry for yelling microphone.
Right.
I hate to be a bother. Yeah. Mariah asked if we could close the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. Anything for Bessie Maria.
I love you guys. Alright.
The little cocksucker stole my spot.
He did, but I got pissed anyways. Oh, we really there, bro. That's crazy. Alright, right. I will be right back. Do I take this off? Y'all gonna go
No,
into
you can
the
keep
bathroom?
it
on. Oh, what are you doing? You putting music on?
Baby, let me fucking do it.
I'm sorry.
Let me fucking do it. I said, like, what do you want to listen to? Thorough or Dem?
Thorough.
Okay. This shit's getting copyright claimed.
Oh, I don't know if you could play that, baby.
You can. It's whatever.
No. You can play it.
Okay, I'll go in here and play it.
No, come back. I appreciate it.
You wanted me to turn it off?
No, I like it. We gonna make that a thing.
What?
I don't want to go through my phone.
As your lawyer, I'm going to just say change the stream of consciousness because.
Oh no, I am. I already got.
You ever wish you learned an instrument?
You
ever wish you learned an instrument?
I knew the guitar for a little bit.
Yeah, me too. I don't want to pick up guitar again. I think it'd be nice.
I kinda wish I didn't get rid of mine.
I got a spare. Might be able to hook you up.
You say you got what?
A spare.
Guitar?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Not with me. It's back in Delaware, but I got one.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He's had multiple.
What instrument you wish you had?
Piano.
Maybe
just the piano?
You're stealing that?
No.
Why the piano? Yo, piano is fire. I think all instruments and crafts and just like.
I have a friend of mine named Will Landis.
Will
Landis knows how to play a pipe organ.
We could really play this. It's alright.
You could play a legit pipe organ. Sorry about
that. A legit pipe organ.
Mariah has OCD. She would think you do.
Yeah, I didn't know.
She always asks me, "Did you wash this fruit?" And I'm like, "No." So when I knew that you didn't wash ours, I was like, "Let me go wash yours."
Oh my god! Why are they juicier now?
Because they're wet.
Is it the same one?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you wet.
Slay. Oh my god, my vagina is just on there.
Love that for you.
I can't wait for Friday.
No.
I got a date.
Got work in the morning. Yo.
You're really sitting here stoned out of your gourd recording a podcast with me on the floor when you gotta go to work. Wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow.
That I do.
That's an issue for tomorrow's Mariah?
Oh yeah, for sure. But like I'm a beast, man. Like I can.
You are, that's true. That is true.
I can do this, you know what I mean? Because I used to do it and it wasn't the healthiest way of going about it. But I was doing it on a regular basis. So to just do it, you know, on a one-off, and I'd rather be like, you know what I mean, tripping off some shrooms than like drunk right now.
Right, because for everything I've heard, like, weed is just the best thing to do. Like, here's like, I'm perfectly sober at the moment. Just hippie. Vibing.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
I feel like I'm a better, like, I feel like people converse with me better when they're high and I'm not.
Yeah, because they're not thinking it's, yeah, I get that because their mind is off somewhere else. So like they're not focused on what's not important.
Well, because their mind is detached in a way, they're able to understand where I go with my conversations better.
Very true. And so I told you like I stopped smoking because like that shit made me dumb. Like I don't know at what age that shit clicked, and I'm not. So somebody else, my boss is the same way. Like he's like, yeah, I used to smoke, da 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 da. And then all of a sudden, like, just I don't know, it's different. But I loved it when I loved that. I just can't like my senses can't be dulled. I learned that because I'm impulsive, so I can't be caught like slipping. And I learned that.
I gotta hide my wallet when I'm high.
For real?
Yeah, because I'll be dropping like $100 on Taco Bell or some shit.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what my tradition is every year for my birthday?
What?
Like, because like
Where's my head John, bro?
because for quite literally, I think it was.
Is my head John around here? Oh, that's the mic. Dang.
For
I'm listening, bro.
It is. My ex only celebrated my birthday with me once.
Right.
Every other time, what I just ended up doing is I got high, played Elden Ring, and ate Taco Bell on stream.
Taco Bell on the stream?
Yep, I got stoned and played Elden Ring, a fucking Dark Souls game.
And that was for your birthday, bro?
Yeah, every time it's my birthday, I get high as shit. And like when I was working at JP, I took 2 days off.
Where the fuck was I at, bro? What the fuck
fucking Florida, bro.
Dead ass?
Dead ass. I didn't start smoking until after you left.
Oh, man.
Even then, I just did edibles. Oh my god, I'm gonna be in Delaware again. I'm gonna have access to fucking Jaquan's honey again. Let's fucking go. My man Jaquan makes like some mean edible honey, bro.
Yeah, shout out Jaquan.
Shout out Jaquan, bro.
Yo, Jaquan.
Miss my nephews.
Jaquan.
His kids.
I love him, and you in the presence of like good people based off of like certain people. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't bring you around I wouldn't put you in no weird situation or like nothing like that. And they popped out for my birthday, and I don't even remember who was with him, but like
it was Drew.
No. I'm talking who Jaquan was with.
I think his kinfolk.
I know, but even still, like they was cool. You know what I mean? And it was just like it was you could kind of just tell like he got that energy. He's good people.
I think I realized that the next person that I'm with and I build a relationship with needs to match the vibe of my friend groups and shit and my peoples. Because Meadow didn't. She really didn't. She actually hated my friends too. I mean, she didn't. She's not that she didn't have
she didn't hate me.
She didn't hate you.
The fuck?
Nah, she couldn't hate you. You can.
It's impossible, bro. No, I mean it. And here's the thing, like I be trying to make that shit like seamless. You know what I mean? Like kind of just how you be, like the same way that you were. You know, like I know that I'm gonna be by you, regardless of who's there. Whether it's a right now thing or like a forever thing, but like what's not gonna change is like me and you. So like I'm just here, and I want it to be comfortable. Amen. For that person too. That's it.
Another reason I want to get back on my feet is so next time Jaquan comes down for his family reunion, I can come down around close to the same time because he usually comes down closer towards your birthday, and I can come down and visit you.
That'd be cool, man.
Wouldn't that be dope? Shit.
That'd be cool. Somebody, she asked like what I was doing for my birthday this year. I don't even be like big on my birthday. Last year was like so cool though. Everybody, coming out like that's so crazy to me. That's crazy, and it wasn't even like orchestrated or like planned for everybody. Like it
was just fun.
No, like here's the thing, like if it was a group of people and they're all in that group talking about, okay, we're gonna like come down and da 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 da, but like these were all separate things.
It all just like happened like coincidentally. The universe put everything together like Voltron. You got to see all your peoples at once.
all at once, and it was crazy. It was nice though. Like I've never. What do I be doing for my birthdays, bro? I don't remember.
Well, beforehand, you would use your birthday as an excuse to get your side pieces at the time to do heinous shit for you. That was what you did normally. And before you did that during the witching hours of the evening, you'd usually come and spend a few hours with me. I'd give you your blunt wraps and peanut butter as is tradition. And then we'd hang out and chit chat and shoot the shit and people watch and be little gremlins sitting on the curb on the stoop on fucking Delaware Avenue in Charlotte Square. And then after you had your fill of like chill, safe, Evan fun time, you went out into the night to do gay witching hour shit.
That really was it. Yeah, Charlie was it.
Charlie, I'd be lying if I said I would not mind moving back into that apartment. They were a great fucking building, dude. They're decent landlords and shit. I'd love to get back in that fucking building.
Yeah, well,
It's a great building. Oh.
Nah, it was good bones. You know what I mean? It was
good bones.
Everything was. It's just crazy to think of the time. Just like, because literally just running that block. Like everybody, remember what was the bitch with the poke fish on Renee?
Miss Renee, yeah.
Miss Renee.
Poor Miss Renee, dude. That and oh man, let me tell y'all the story of Miss Renee and the poke bowl place. Man, Island Fin poke. Like, I felt so bad. Like, this is a lovely woman who is like midlife crisis in the middle of the divorce, bought a franchise for a poke bowl place. Now let's be so for real. That place slapped.
It did.
It slapped.
What was the one thing that I used to like going in? Did they have like ice cream? It was
the Dole Whip. The Dole Whip. Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the big thing about it. It would have done well, except it opened March 1st, 2020.
Did it really?
13 days before Delaware shut the fuck down.
It did. So wait, like we was knowing her before it opened up. That's what happened. Yeah, she couldn't. Yeah, you so right.
The only reason that shit went under was COVID.
Yeah.
It's like she wasn't able to get a following and out from under her beforehand.
Bro, she could have. That would have changed. Like that
would have changed her life.
No, that would have just changed the block. Like still having what's there now.
A fucking Pokeball place.
Damn.
Literally.
Yo, took that
so it's actually Asian people that own this bitch. So
that makes sense. It's fitting.
Yeah, but it's Polynesian food though. But they do have best damn crab rangoon I ever had, man.
Shit.
Good as shit, bro. And they do boba tea too. So. I'd be fucking with boba tea.
I don't, bro.
I understand. I like the tapioca balls. They got a good texture.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. Like, so my first experience with like boba tea was I played it safe. So I'm pretty sure I did some like chai, milk tea or something like that. And the boba, what are they called? Boba balls? Like the fuck?
Tapioca balls.
Alright. But they were what were they? It was like brown sugar.
Oh yeah, the brown sugar ones are ass.
Okay, well, you know what I mean? I'm trying to play it safe because like
I understand where you come from. You honest to God, the safest standard boba you can get is mango.
Here's the thing. I don't care what it is. That mixture, like the tea itself was good, nice and smooth. But then getting hit with like the fuck is in my mouth, right? Like, no, bro, I don't want all of this happening.
You can order it without the balls.
Then what's the point? I thought that's the whole point of getting this. Like, at that point, it's just like some different tea, and it's like whatever.
It's a special. So the boba tea like is if you get I think I get the milk variant, which is a lot creamier.
I'm talking about the balls, man. It's not boba tea without the balls, because like at that point it's just tea. Like it loses all of its, you know,
It's
little
so good.
flair
It still
to
tastes good as shit.
I understand that I'm not a foodie though, so like if me trying that, I wouldn't do it again just because like I can't fuck with the taste. Like that's too much going on. Like, but I get it. Like by itself, like I said, the drink, the tea, you know, flavorful, yada yada. Boys just can't get. Uh,
You know, everybody will always told me that, Evan, don't stay in Delaware. Go out in the world and explore. And I'm gonna keep it a bean. I've lived in Chicago. I've lived in Los Angeles. I've lived in Orlando. Give me my no sales tax, motherfucker.
Yo, hold on. You said I'm gonna keep it a bean. Tell me why, like, that's the start of my book. That's like,
no.
That's literally the first sentence of my fucking book. That ass, like, I'll put that shit in, like, that's crazy. And you talking about, like, doing the audio of it, like,
yeah, I told said to Mariah I would do the voiceover for her audiobook.
But that's funny because it just, you know, that's your lingo, anyways. You know what I mean? Baby, don't like this song.
I don't like this one at all. Huh? That song is so disgusting.
I was reaching for my phone like it was next to me.
Nah,
I just want to say Bo is the main character right now.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I don't know where he is, but I love that for him.
He's like hanging off his bed, and
that smoke right there is beautiful. With this like music right now, bro, with the fucking bass. That smoke is the one. Why is he laying in it like that?
Yeah, like right on the cusp of it.
Thank you for that. But what was you saying? Oh, audiobook, yada yada. Alright.
Yeah.
Yo, Brent Fires.
Who?
Brent Fires, this dude right here.
He's got a crazy voice. Like, he's very talented.
He is.
Come here, Mom.
Brent, I feel like he's probably the only artist right now in my life that like I could like that's if I was a singer, like that would be me. Like the shit that he talks about, it's crazy. Like I've never
like that. Like you would go to his concert, which is crazy.
I wouldn't go to his concert, bro. That's too much. No, bro. Just the fact that like we got the same mindset is enough for me. That's enough for me. Like I don't.
He said, if you're not nasty, don't add me.
Yeah, but that's real though.
Real though.
Like, I meet a girl off Tinder who's a bit of a pain slut. That's hot.
That's funny.
Got any words of wisdom before we wrap this up?
Words of wisdom. Words of wisdom, bro. No, I actually don't. And that is like
a first.
Like
you talk slow and soft, but you never run out of bullshit to say.
Yeah, no, but it's like I said, it's not always necessary. Remember when you told me like, what is the ceiling teaching me? Like sometimes you don't need to be taught.
I feel that. And he lays his head down right as I'm about to get up and end this damn video. Unfortunately not. He pissed on me the other day while I wasn't looking. Yes, he did. Outside while I was taking a piss.
Wait, you were taking a piss outside?
No, he took a piss on my foot outside on my New Balances.
Yeah, no, I said the same. What did I say about him? Bola actual.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to talk to me outside of this video, outside of live streams, or just join the community and be a part of it, you can do so at himedia.gg/discord. Discord links there. We'd love to have you. And given the financial situation of the economy right now, I know this is a tall ask, but if you have the scratch to spare, please consider donating and becoming a supporter at himedia.gg/tip. All of our perks are serviced through our Discord channel, including early access videos, exclusive videos, and more. Your generosity is a blessing, and $1 a month is a boon to my mental health. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate you, and have a great day.